This is Poppy Playtime, and this is it in LEGO. And today I'm going to unbox, build, and recreate all the main characters and monsters from the most popular horror games, from Poppy Playtime to Five Nights at Freddy's and more. So stay tuned, because things are gonna get scary. Anyways, LEGO. Now, Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is one of the darkest, most brutal chapters in the entire series. We get chased by Huggy Wuggy, meet new characters like Giblet, Lily Lovebraids, and my boy Chum Chompkins, and then of course finally meet the prototype, who might be my least favorite character ever because spoilers. But before we build him, I'm going to build the battle-damaged Huggy Wuggy, but I don't know if I have all the parts to do one. So I dumped out my LEGO collection and scanned them with Brickify. And it looks like I was able to gather all the parts to build him. So I followed the instructions on the app and got all the parts for my pile. Alright, let's build. And like that, we have this adorable Huggy Wuggy build, using all the parts that I already had from my collection. Now this model is really cute, but I need to mod it because in the game, he was really battle damaged, losing his arm and having these much darker eyes. So first I went to my collection to get some new studs for the black ones. Oh, these should do. And then I swapped them both out. And now we just need to remove one of his arms, because you know, it was ripped out. Yeah, that was pretty easy. He has all these cuts and bruises, which is why I have this black piece here. I don't know how I'm gonna really simulate like the tape feature in LEGO, unless I had like rubber bands or something. And we also used some color variety because A, I didn't have them, and B, he was, you know, kind of a little more colorful than he usually is. But before we could recreate the chase scene, I need to build a grab pack for the player, who's gonna be me. All right, let's build this grab pack. So I got these macaroni pieces from my Technic collection, and then got all these other studs, and we're gonna build the player with these yellow pants, torso, and head. Wait a minute, we can't see his face. Hey, blur that right now. All right, grab pack assembly time. All right, now here's our final grab pack. And you know what? I'm just gonna get on into it. All right, we're locked in. He's right behind me, isn't he? Ah! All right, I think we're safe. No, my grab pack. Ugh, give it back. Ugh, no. Well, at least I was able to escape, even though I lost my grab pack. But how am I gonna defend myself? Wait a minute, what's that? I need to build our boy Giblet to stop him. He's this bear-looking guy with an eye patch, and in the game, he's actually your ally. Before the game started, he was organizing resistance against the prototype alongside Poppy, and we have to build him. So I went to my parts again and got scanning with the app, and boom, more instructions of Giblet. So let's build him. All right, building him is pretty simple. The instructions are pretty great, but you know, he's kind of big, at least for compared to him in the actual game, because he's a small boy. But the build looks about as accurate as you could get for a brick built thing, and now we could have him save the player, because you know, he doesn't have his pack. Get him off of me, please, oh, help anybody, I don't have my pack. Ugh. Oh, whoa, thank you, who are you?
My name's Giblet. I knew Poppy back before, well, before everything.
Now this next character is interesting. This is Chum Chompkins, my guy on the inside.
This is Chum Chompkins, my guy on the inside.
Now Chum Chompkins is kind of chunky and kind of looks like a short round version of Huggy Wuggy. He also has a scene in the game so gross that I actually felt uncomfortable. He flippin' ate me to hide us from the prototype. I don't know if that's a really nice thing or really weird thing. Probably really nice. He gave me a pat on the head. But now I have to build him in LEGO and recreate that, which shouldn't be too hard, right? Right? Yeah, this is way harder than I thought. And here's Mr. Chompkins. And I realized the reason his last name is Chompkins is because, you know, he opens up his mouth and he'll eat you. Chum, you won't eat me, right? I don't know. Maybe you should get closer. Okay. Oh, no. Now my build is kind of meh of him. I'm not super happy with it, but if this video hits 5,000 likes, I'll do another video where I build a better one. Now the next characters I have to build are actually minifigures of characters who were put in jail by the prototype that I got from previous unboxings of Kissy, Missy, and Poppy. But in the game, Kissy was so damaged she even lost an arm. So we're just gonna, so there's a slightly more accurate version of Kissy. And don't worry, we'll modify Poppy a little later. All right, this next character low-key reminds me of another animated character from this year. Just in terms of looks. It's Lily Lovebraids. She's super scary and makes her guys join her tea party. So to build her, the first character I wanted to get from my collection was this custom minifigure of Rumi, specifically because she has the only purple braided hair on a LEGO minifigure that I own. Next, I wanted to steal the face from the Queen of Hearts, which looks a lot closer to Lily's. Ooh, the irony. Yeah, that's a face. And then I took Mojo Jojo for his torso, because it's the only torso I have that most closely matched Lily. Yeah, LEGO just doesn't make anyone in purple other than the Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby!
And the last thing I think she needs is a skirt. I went to my minifigure parts collection and found one. Yeah, that'll do. Now if I had Starfire, I'd probably use her eyes, but I don't. So this is about as good as I could get. Well, unless I, take off that hair and put on this more purple one. Just LEGO doesn't make purple hair that long. And you guys all know who crashed the tea party, the biggest bad guy ever in the game, the prototype. And he's actually so scary.
Bringing in an outsider.
And I have absolutely zero clue how I'm supposed to build this guy. Like, what even is that? I guess I could start with his top half. Prototype has this skeleton face, so I got this Jack Skellington minifigure. And I also got this custom Wolverine and Pomni. I'm obviously going to use for his head, because, it kind of matches. And I'm just going to put the face on Pomni. And then I'm going to take the claws off of Wolverine and replace Pomni's hands with them. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, this looks bad. Like, really bad. Wait a minute, I have an idea. So let's build it. Now this is a crab droid from Star Wars. Conveniently has a total of 6 legs. And you know who else has 6 legs? The prototype. You're coming with me. All right, I'm just gonna add on this clip here, and then we're gonna take him, and she's gonna go right over here. Now the only thing that he's missing is those arms from, Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy that he stole. And luckily we have a little attachment spot for him, but first I have to get pieces for the arms. All right, there's some blue ones. And I have an idea for pink. All right, so we have this extra attachment here, and then I'm gonna add this piece. All right, there's Huggy's arm. I don't want it to be too big because it didn't show him that crazy on him. And then we'll do the other one as Kissy's. We got that right there. Now we have a semi-functional version of the prototype. I can't believe I just took Star Wars instructions and made it into a freaking Poppy Playtime character. Oh no, look who showed up to the tea party. I wanted to hurt everyone, even grabbed Poppy and popped her eye out. Oh. But Kissy Missy came and slapped some sense into him, and then they all scattered. Find them. Anyway, the two of them were able to escape, at least for a little bit, and chased down by Lily Lovebraids, whose hair was trying to attack them. You can't escape me! Ah! Hey, look, I'm alive! Ugh. Well, now she's not. Anyway, they were all able to escape, but before I can reunite Huggy and Kissy, I want to build a minifigure scale version of Huggy. So I got this minifigure from the web, and we're gonna build it. All right, let's rip this boy open. Yup, that's Huggy. All right, we have this arm of his, and then we also have this one. Then we can put in his oddly human-looking hands. That's uncomfortable. That is also uncomfortable. Boom, head. All right, yeah, that's a bit of a better scaled Huggy, but there's something about the new Huggies. Sorry, bro. All right, and after all that, Huggy and Kissy can finally be reunited. No! No, don't do that, I'm so sad. Oh, poop. Ah! Okay, I think we escaped him. Wait a minute, I'm not dead.
What? Hey, we thought we lost you. We still have one more character to build. Okay. I don't get it. It's just a normal filing cabinet. Wait a minute. Let's get out the Skippy toilet guy. Oh, it's a TV screen. All right, let's see who's actually inside here. And there's one more thing we have left to do. All right, now next I'm gonna build all the characters from chapter 4, so let's do that. So I just came to my room and saw this box that says do not open. And you know that means I gotta open it. Yo, is this a Freddy Fazbear minifigure? He actually looks pretty neat with that microphone and top hat. And today we're going into his pizzeria to build all the animatronics from the game Five Nights at Freddy's. And things are gonna get really creepy. Anyways, Lego. Okay, so we got the Freddy minifigure, but by the end of this video, we're going to have unboxed a total of 10 of them. And we're gonna get into our first minifigure, and I think that's Chica. All right, let's open Chica up. Let's eat. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat you, Chica, I'm sorry. All right, so we're gonna put on the head. That will totally be in my nightmares. Oh, then we have the arms, boom. And the last thing we have to do is make Chica's cupcake. All right, now that she's caked up, let's take a look. Now she looks pretty good. She has her duck feet that are orange, and she has her cupcake, which is always important. My favorite part by far has to be the head mold. It is just so creepy. These two are OGs that Mr. Afton would wear and walk around in. All right, we're gonna keep going, and I think the next one we're going to open is Bonnie. Yeah, I think this is Bonnie. All right, let's open it up. Yeah, pretty sure that's Bonnie. All right, let's click them together. Okay, this minifigure is freaking cool. I mean, look at that. And not only does Bonnie have a really cool bow tie, it also comes with a guitar, so you can jam out and go crazy. All right, now the squad is seriously starting to form up. We have 3 down and 7 to go. So we gotta bring back the box. We're gonna reach in and grab one at random. Oh, it's Balloon Boy. Box back out. All right, let's take a crack at Balloon Boy. Ugh, wow, he has a lot of pieces. Hope I'm able to build him right. Where's his arm? Is he missing an arm? No, it was behind him the whole time. All right, now we're gonna clip in his hand. He has a little sign that says balloons. That's fun. All right, you hold that there, because we still have some more to do. Like build the actual balloon. There it is. We'll take that out. Boom, balloon. Put this weird thing into his head. And then we're gonna make him a sign. I think this is what we're supposed to do. And then we attach the balloon sign to it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so here's Balloon Boy, and a couple things to note about this minifigure. First, he has this awesome propeller hat, which is really cool, and I really had to shove in there. He also has these printed arms that match with the rest of his shirt, which looks really good. He's also got this low-key mischievous grin, and looks like he's gonna do some really illegal things. I just hope he doesn't fly away with that balloon. I said, I hope he just doesn't... Oh, there he goes. Help me. We're gonna put Balloon Boy with the squad, and now we still have 6 to go. Uh-oh, Freddy just interrupted this video for an important announcement. Guys, if this channel doesn't hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, it's going to get deleted. So you have to make sure to subscribe, because I don't want this channel to get deleted. We gotta do it. We gotta save it. All right, back to the video. Oh my gosh, is that Circus Baby? I'm pretty sure the lore behind this character is intense. I'm pretty sure, like, the soul of the Afton's daughter is in her or something. I don't know. Someone fact check me in the comments. I usually get a lot of that anyway. Don't worry, guys. I see you down there. All right, now we gotta build this sucker. But the first thing I gotta do is add the dress, because it looks really kind of weird without it. Much better. All right, this is still pretty creepy. And hands. I lost the hair again, so we're gonna have to fix that. Oh, and Circus Baby also comes with a microphone. So her and Freddy could, you know, sing Frank Sinatra songs together.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love.
Into Circus Baby lore, let's put her with the rest of the fellows. All right, he's looking pretty cool. Now let's open the next one. We got 5 more. Is that Foxy? I think it is. I'm pretty sure that's Foxy. Yeah, that's Foxy. Oh, he's so cool. I actually love Foxy. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let's include his head on first. Oh, that's so neat. Now we got the arms, the hand, which is silver, by the way. And what's really cool about him is his hook. You know who's red and also has a hook? Yeah, it's Captain Hook. They're so cool together. All right, he's going in with the rest of the gang. Now we have, I think, like, what, 4 more? And hopefully by the end, we'll have the ultimate Five Nights at Freddy's showdown. All right, I think that is Endo 2. I always thought this character was one of the coolest Five Nights at Freddy's characters.
Oh, what the f—
And that's because he doesn't even bother with the skin. He just like is fully admitting that he's just a scary robot. But he still has like some ears, like this one. That's one, and that's the other one. That's epic. All right, now we actually got to attach it to a body. All right, that's pretty good. Sick. Oh, and he lost an ear, by the way. I hope that still fits in. It does. Let's go. He also has these silver hands like Foxy, and he's really freaking cool. Out of all of these, which is your guys' favorite so far? Tell me in the comments below. All right, we're down to the final 3. All right, who is this? Is this one of the security guards? I don't even know. All right, it looks like a security guard. ADSKFD, what does that mean? I'm so confused. Let's add some arms. Oh, those are really weirdly printed. Ugh, it's like actual surgery here. All right, now we need to give him a baton. I don't understand, what's his deal? Is he supposed to like beat up the animatronics? Wait, did he just? Freddy, did you eat him? No. All right, I guess we got to get into the next one. All right, this next one's gonna be interesting. Okay, I think that is Springtrap. If I remember correct, according to my FNAF lore in my head, this is where the son of like the owner lived, or at least like the costume he was in and couldn't get out of or something. I don't know. My FNAF lore is not 100% today. Ooh, he's so creepy. I don't like that. Ugh. He's got a hand and another hand. And he low-key looks exactly like Bonnie. Honestly though, actually I think the ear molds are a little bit different. So like you can see the difference, but I don't know. They seem pretty similar to me. Like Bonnie seems like Freddy, but with bunny ears. And this one seems like the devil incarnate in minifigure form. Anyway, we're gonna add him to the crew. And I think we only have one more minifigure. This one's a big one. It's gonna be huge. And it's Golden Freddy. All right, I could live with that. Oh, Golden Freddy. I've been waiting for you. This is like when Lego Harry Potter made all their characters but in gold. I don't know if it was to be lazy or if it was because it was cool. I think it was because they were being lazy and didn't want to make new minifigures. Anyways, I just got to give Golden Freddy his microphone. Boom, Golden Freddy. It's like the Golden Globes but Freddy. And those are all of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics from the game Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Now I'm building like 16 more minifigures here, so if you want to watch that, click this video. Also subscribe, because if you don't, you're lame. Anyways, I'll see you all later. God bless and stay awesome. This is Five Nights at Freddy's, and this isn't LEGO. And today I'm going to unpack, assemble, and jump scare a ton of Five Nights at Freddy minifigures from the movies. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, things are gonna get Freddy. Anyways, LEGO. Now there are 2 Five Nights at Freddy's movies, and since they're super popular, I ordered a bunch of custom minifigures based off the movies and games online, and we have to go get it. Acquired. And now that the box is dropped, we can start unboxing all the packs. But first, we're gonna hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 400k subs. Ready? 3, 2... Wait a minute, you didn't press it yet. Walter, come here. What? If they press it, then you'll die. What? I don't want to do that. No, don't press it. Yes, press it. Ready? 3, 2... Good job. All right, let's open the first pack. Help me. Ugh. All right, now let's open the first pack. That's colorful looking. This is like a weirdly rainbow-fied version of Chica. What the heck? It is Chica with a guitar. All right, let's put this here. No way, we got Chica. I'd be lying if I said I knew what special variant of Chica this was, but it's still pretty cool. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. And we'll put her right over here, because I really hope we get the rest of the characters in this colorful fit. But I'm gonna grab our next pack, and we're gonna open it right here. All right, Walter, we're just gonna move you. Oh, yo. Wow, this looks really good. This Endo? Yes, it is Endo. That's pretty cool. And O is pretty epic. All right, now I know exactly where in the pizzeria we're gonna put him, and I'm gonna put him right next to the computers. And he could, watch what's going on. Hey, is he watching a Studs video? I don't know, but anyway, I think it's time that I grab our next pack. All right, let's see it. No freaking shot. It's the mother flippin' Foxy. Yo-ho-ho. It looks like the same style as the colorful ones. I mean, the guitar looks exactly the same, just in purple and red instead of blue and pink. And even comes with a claw, which is really cool way to play the guitar, but he doesn't like fit in with the vibe of the others. See, like I'd probably put Bonnie there. Maybe I'll put this one over in the corner. This is where they usually keep Foxies, right? Either that or Gold Freddy. So we'll keep him over here for now. Yeah. Just stay there. Oh, sweet. What a great guy. Anyways, we're gonna open our next pack. Let's flip and go. All right, let's see who's inside this next pack. All right, we're gonna see who's inside and we're gonna hard open. Bro, what is it with these white Chicas? I never see a white Chica my whole life, and then now I get 2 of them. All right, we have this weird thing. Oh, that hurts. We're gonna get off this. This. All right, it says let's play. Okay, then we get this. It's like there's a line down the center of them. So we have options here. So we'd either do this hairpiece or we could do this one, which is a little more grown out. Since I'm less used to this one, let's try this. Yeah, okay, that's fire. And then we have the cupcake. Yo, that's so detailed. What the heck? Why are there multiple Chicas? This one looks great. I think I like this one even more. Got a little chunky in the face, but who isn't? And then you just round it around and it looks all cool and tubular. All right, Party Chica, you're going up here where we're putting you right in the big leagues. You go to the roof. 10 out of 10. All right, we still have a whole bunch of figures left to unbox, so let's keep going. I swear, if we get another Chica though, I'm gonna actually like do a bear flip. Okay, finally, we got Golden Freddy. It's freaking Golden Freddy. He's missing the ear, but he looks terrifying. Look at his eyes. Imagine this looking into your soul. Yeah, but I won't wait too much. Yeah, get in there. Go, stay, go, be gone, get out, up there, boom, gone. Get in, never to be seen again. All right, let's see the next boyo. All right, and it is Bonnie. It's like purple Bonnie. Oh, this one looks cool. I like how like detailed and cartoony it is at the same time. Never done a Bonnie like this before. Pretty sure it is Bonnie, right? Yo, looks great. Okay, I know kind of where I want to put this one, at least until we get one with an outfit. Instant 10 out of 10. All right, these are my boys. It even has toes. Look at the toes. And we're gonna open another mystery pack. Oh, that one doesn't have a logo. Wonder if that means anything. Oh, is this a security guard as Bonnie? All right, so we have like a totally normal security guard like torso, like no tears, no robot looking things, but then it comes with Bonnie's head or spring trap. I don't know which head this is, to be honest. Comes with like a blue guitar. Maybe they just like killed him and put his corpse in there and then they just put the little mask on him because why not? I have an idea for him. All right, put him over here. We're just gonna, have him lay down for a nap. Endo, you didn't have anything to do with this, right? Right. Okay, let's go with that. All right, let's open the next pack. All right, let's see who's inside. Another freaking Chica? I don't need this many Chicas. It has more of this stupid hair mold thing. All right, I'm starting to get a little frustrated by Chica mania. We're gonna put on the head. Watch this, I'm gonna do it cool. We're gonna go back and forth until it comes off. Boom. All right, you could go. All right, and then as for the torso, we got toes. That's good, even though ducks, you know, like don't have toes. Is Chica a duck or a chicken? I mean, chicken don't have toes either. I mean, I guess they kind of do. They have feet. I don't know if you'd call them toes, but it says let's rock, which is different. And you get these blue cheeks. So it's blue Chica, and then I guess the other one is red Chica, and this one's, I guess, white Chica. All right, this is gonna be our Chica army up here, slowly but surely. We're gonna have all the Chicas. It's gonna be epic. I was frustrated, but now I'm kind of into it. All right, let's see who's in here. All right, let's see who's inside. Another Foxy. This one has a peg leg. What the hey? Okay, so we have the head, the torso, the leg. See, notice how I said leg? Because half the leg is literally red and the other half is brown because he's missing it. Oh, bro, this is so freaky. He even has gold teeth. What the heck? 10 out of 10. I love it. Now I'm gonna put him just outside the one that's in here, you know, because, ooh, we don't need to see him. And then we'll grab our next FNAF. FNAF is Five Nights at Freddy's. FNAF. If you didn't know that, I feel like you're kind of slow. Yo, got another Bonnie. Bro, how many Bonnies are there? You know, I've been yapping about the Chicas. This is legitimately like our third Bonnie. Yo, he's got like the metal toes, but like some of them are still showing. What the heck? And then we got the bow tie, that's standard. The head, we have the red guitar. This one's freaky because of how metal the face is. What the heck? Like legit, who wanted this? Not me. I guess we will put it over here. Fire, bruh. Anyway, it's time for the next pack. And it's going to be Freddy, finally. All right, we got the Freddy toes, and we got the Freddy torso, and then lastly, the Freddy head. Oh, bruh. I said, lastly, the Freddy head. Oh, bro, get on there, come on. All right, and notice he's missing his hat, which is actually a separate accessory, which I'm not used to for Freddy's. So there you go. All right, we have Freddy. Okay, fire. I love him. He fits in just great with the little colorful bunch. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Look how detailed he is, by the way, bruh. All right, we got Rocker Freddy and the boys, and we're gonna open up our next Freddy pack. And this one doesn't have a logo on it either. What the heck? Last time it didn't have a logo though. It was really good though. So we're gonna have to see what's in here. Another Freddy, except this one the hat is molded on. It's another Rocker Freddy. This one's like got blue highlights and a green guitar. What? Okay, that's fire. All right, Rocker Freddy, you're going right over here. Why are you looking at me like that? All right, next Fredward. All right, Fredward, let's do it. What the heck? It's another Freddy. We now have more Freddys than Chicas. Green Freddy. I genuinely am so lost. I did not think we'd be getting a green Freddy Fazbear. Out of all the things, we get green Freddy Fazbear? Why is he green? I don't understand. I don't know what the source material is for this at all. He has like the Incredible Hulk color scheme. I'm confuzzled. It's like they just took all the minifigures they had and were like, what if we just recolor them the weirdest colors we could find? All right, well, now we have two Freddys there. We have two Chicas up there. We have a Freddy and a Chica there. We have another Freddy in the cabinet. I swear, if we get any more Freddys, I'm gonna be Fred up. All right, actually the green one's kind of epic. I'm still giving it a 10. So let's see who's in this next pack. All right, let's see. Balloon Boy. All right, Balloon Boy, sit down. See, and you know how I know it's Balloon Boy? It says freaking balloons. So we're gonna put this in. He's like purple this time. We got this, we got this. Get in there. Boop. Oh, bruh. And then we're going to connect these balloons. Sweet. Balloon Boy comes with a balloon and a sign that says balloons. I never understood why he needed a sign that said balloons. Like, we get it, bro. You're holding one. I guess it's to remind us that he's Balloon Boy and not just forgettable, which he kind of is. But you know where I'm gonna put him? Directly in front of the balloons. Bruh, get back on there. Come on. Sweet Balloon Boy in front of balloons and all the animatronics. And then we can open our next pack. It also doesn't have a logo. What the heck? Ah, there it is. Just what I was waiting for. It's another version of Chica. What the heck? Why are the eyes blacked out? That is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Now, usually the shirt I thought said, let's eat. It says let's, and then there's a giant like teethed stomach in the front. And then you get this really normal looking guitar. And then I guess you could just put it here. But it's funny because this one says let's play, this one says let's rock, and this one just says let's. How about let's not? Anyway, we now have 4 Chicas and 5 Freddy. Do we have 5 Freddys? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more Freddy. And then we have 5 Freddys at 5 Nights at Freddy's. Well, we have a couple more options to do it, including another logo-less one. All right, let's see who's inside. All right, we got some type of Springtrap variant or something, or Bonnie. I think it says Springtrap variant because of all the wires. But it comes with a normal guitar. It's yellow, it looks good. I'm putting it right in here in the control room. All right, let's open the next one. Let's see who's inside, and it is... Ooh, it's like Concert Foxy. It is. Yo, fire. Okay, I like. It's definitely a unique pair of pants that he has on there. I don't know what that's about. It's kind of the same as Chica's, but I felt like it was more acceptable on Chica than Foxy. I'll still put him there though. I mean, this is like a crazy junked out band. And guys, guess what? We only have 1 pack left. I really hope it's a Freddy because I want 5 Nights at Freddy's with 5 Freddys. So let's see. Please be Freddy, please be Freddy, please be Freddy. Okay, this might have just gotten interesting. Yo, I think that's Mangle. First I thought it was like a weird version of Endo because he's over there. But then we have the Springtime Foxy or whatever version of Foxy this is. And we have all these parts and I have to figure out how to build this. All right, well this is gonna be interesting. So the first thing I know I have to do is this guy. We got all this, that's fire. And we're gonna do this one here, we got this one here, we got this one, and then there is this and this. I guess we'll just put it on one of them and it'll just work out. All right, so we have the legs together for Mr. Mangle here, but hopefully we haven't mangled him too much yet. Okay, I did make an error though. It's a minor one, but we can fix it. This is supposed to be this way. So we have this here, and then we can, boom, okay, fire. Fire with this, and then this after this will go here. Sweet. Okay, so now we have a closer version of him. Okay, so we have to make these like heads accessible. So I was thinking this one will be like this, and then I guess Foxy's will be like this, but that's not working. So his could work like this too. Maybe this one will be more accommodating for the neck. Okay, that could work. That could work. Interesting. All right, so I think we gotta do this and this next. I think that there's this weird like hand thing down here that we have to do. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're going to do something else. What are we gonna do after that? Right, we have to clip this arm on, which means that this guy is coming soon. I just gotta do that. Okay, so I think I know what to do now. So the Foxy head goes over here. That goes without a doubt. The one that's more complicated is this boy, specifically because I think I put this down too low on the bar. See, so like there needs to be room here for this. And then we're going to do this, fire, and then we're gonna do this here. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. I think that's it. Okay, and we got freaking Mangle. What the heck? I don't think you guys understand. There's never been a version of Mangle before, so this is really cool. And he's death-eyeing me.
And well, that was every 5 Nights at Freddy's minifigure I could find. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. God bless, and stay awesome. Today I'm going to take iconic characters from Poppy Playtime and build them out of my pile of Lego bricks, and along the way recreate their iconic scenes from the game. And the first character I want to make is the prototype. He's the big bad of the entire series and finally appeared in Chapter 5. And I want him to be minifig scale. So after dumping out my collection, I brickified my pile. Alright, and we have enough for the prototype, so let's start building.
He's gummy, he's squishy, he's funny. D-O-E-Y. He's silly, he's gooey, he's sticky, he's gluey.
Alright, wait a minute. Almost done.
No, he looks pretty cool. But wait a minute, I can make him better.
So I went to my Disney figure collection and grabbed a Jack Skellington head.
Nope, that won't do.
There it is. Because, you know, they have a pretty similar face.
And we're just gonna take it back, pop it on, and now we have a Jack Skellington prototype.
He's sufficiently creepy, has the arms of Mommy Longlegs, Kissy Missy, and Huggy Wuggy, and the skin of Catnap. And conveniently, I have a Huggy and Kissy minifig.
Which is cool because, wait a minute. Huggy, Kissy, you know what's going on?
Patent by bringing in an Earth Saver.
Oh, no, Kissy. Then the next character I'm gonna build is our boy Huggy Wuggy. Not like the minifig version, like the actual damaged one from Chapter 5. But the first thing I have to do is dump out all the parts. Alright, and here's our boy Huggy Wuggy, or should I call him City Witty, because, you know, he's sitting. Yeah, he's really damaged, and he has these bandages, these bloody spots, and even this chunk coming out of his head. Yo, Huggy, how are you doing? Yo, look, Huggy's holding me. Please don't eat me, Huggy. Okay, I'm gonna run away now. Alright, it's kissy time! I guess now I know what it's like to get kissed. And the first thing I had to build for Kissy was the torso, then all the other body parts. It was pretty simple. Half of it was black and half of it was pink, because, you know, in the game, she just got completely charred. Or Kissy. I actually always liked her, even though, you know, she shakes it too. Anyway, she's very furry, and we're using all these slope pieces for the fur. And then I built out her arm and her legs. She's missing another arm, because, you know. And then I just put in her eyes. One is full of life, and one is a little droopy. And she looks pretty good. She literally looks like the toys from the game. It even has the, like, flexibility of, like, a stuffed animal. Her and Huggy can even have this cute bonding and be really cute with each other. Oh, look at them. They could hug and kiss. Look at the little adorable guys. Hopefully the prototype, you know, does it. You know what, we're just gonna ignore that. Now this Poppy's a lot easier, because, you know, she's small. But remember how the prototype, you know, kind of popped their eye out? So this build has that too. All right, so the first thing we have to build is the feet. All right, now that we got that done, it's dress time. All right, so we're gonna build Poppy, and this is gonna be interesting. That's not a promise, but it's probably what's gonna be. All right, now we're gonna do the head, the hair, and the face. Oh yeah, right, she has a torso too. I kind of forgot about that. And legs, oops. Awesome, we have Poppy. But since we have this broken Kissy and broken Poppy, I'm gonna have them both try to escape the prototype. Now there's another character in that whole tea party scene that I want to make, and it's Lily Lovebraid. Now she's really cool because she's basically the main bad guy of the game outside of the prototype, who's like the bad guy of the series. And she has this really cool thing she could do with her hair, where she could literally grab anyone with it. And I want to do that in Lego form. And building her should be pretty simple. So I started off by making her whole torso, and she has this little star at the center of it because she's supposed to be like some type of kindergarten teacher turned, you know, evil pear lady. And then it was doing her head, which also wasn't that hard. The hard part for Lily Lovebraids, of course, is her braids, you know, because she has like giant hair with this little guy in it. And that took me legitimately forever. But here she is. Bro, she's actually evil looking. What the heck? Why is there a hole in her neck? Also, it's low-key kind of weird. If you remove the smile on her face, she literally just looks like she's whistling. All right, enough. Bro, this thing's freaking awesome. Now the issue is she's really unstable. I mean, watch this. Bleh. And she also comes with this little koala toy, which is cool. But in order to actually do something with her, I have to build her little inside out. They're those little guys that were running around and eating out of brawn and attacking you where Giblet had to save you. So we're gonna try to get one of those so that way she could grab one with her hair. Isn't that right, Lily? And conveniently, we have the parts for two of them. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is this little inside Outimal's leg. I don't think these guys have names. I think it's just like random inside Outimal number 1 and 2. So we're just gonna try our best here. All right, we got the torso. We're gonna snap in the arm. Where's the other arm? Get it? Boop. And of course, the head. Sweet. He comes with these little jagged teeth. And we gotta build out the rest of the mouth. All right, and then we're gonna snap in his eyes, and bro looks goofy. I mean, legitimately, these inside Outimals are kind of cursed. But it looks like we still have enough for some more, and even some extra hair that maybe I didn't add on to Lily. Sorry, Lily. Ah! Oh no, she's got
now.
All right, now these are all the characters we have so far, but we still have to build a couple more from Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. But out of all of these builds so far, I'd say probably the best one is Huggy Wuggy. He looks the most accurate, he's the most battle damage, and Lily just can't stand upright. I'm not even gonna push her over. Now before I could build the prototype, I had to dump out all my LEGO parts and download the Brickify app, because I'm gonna use it to scan all my parts and see if I could sort them all out and have enough to build it. And it looks like I do. So let's get cracking. All right, now that we have the parts scanned, let's build the base. We need to make connection points for the legs. So we're gonna do this. All right, we need one of these. Boom. All right, we're gonna attach this to this base. This is where the fun begins. By the way, huge shout out to Brickfolk for the designs. I have to put all these in here. All right, now we gotta build its guts. This piece, we need 4 of these, and some of these, and some of these. All right, now it's time for the rib cage. I don't know why I said it like that. All right, now time to add the actual ribs. Oh, bruh, it sounds like I said Oprah. You get a rib, you get a rib, you get a rib. For those who don't know, Oprah gave out cars, not ribs. All right, we're locking this back in. All right, now we just gotta finish off the body. All right, now we're adding the catnap back. Oh yeah, I guess this is the front side of him. All right, these are where the hands are gonna go. All right, now we're gonna add all these stud hopper round pieces, and then we're gonna do these. Boop, click, pop. All right, it's cat skin time. Yo, okay, now he's starting to look like a thing. Well, not on this side, but don't worry, it'll get there too. All right, we're adding his little light. All right, and we're adding another 2 of these bad Larrys. Okay, this is sick. Now we gotta add those extra arms. And the first one we're doing is Kissy Missy. Here's her hand, and here's her thumb. Wait a minute, is this the head? Oh, I feel dumb. All right, let's wrap up the head. We're so close. All right, last hat, or whatever these are called. All right, now you have this eye and this eye hole, and then the mouth. I'm iffy about the face. It's neck time. Yeet. All right, we're getting close. Okay, and here's our boy, the prototype. Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. He looks great. The issue is the legs. Unless you have those little clear pieces, they just don't work, and he just collapses in on himself like a dying prototype. I could totally see him killing the player. Wait, what? Hey, what's going on? Well, friend, did you subscribe? No, I didn't.
You should subscribe.
No, he's not joking. Do it now. All right, but now that we built the prototype, we have to put him at the bottom of the factory. And it is going to be difficult just because the bottom of the factory is like right here. So what if we tried putting him at the top for a little bit? All right, let's go all the way upstairs. Oh, yo, it's the prototype. This is 99 Nights in a Forest, and this is it in LEGO. And today, I'm going to unbox, build, and survive a whole wave of cursed mystery minifigures from the game. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, my forest is gonna have all the monsters, and I might not make it past the first night. Anyways, LEGO. Now, 99 Nights in the Forest is one of the creepiest Roblox games out right now. You spawn into the woods, and every night you survive, the enemies get scarier, faster, and stronger. It's basically Roblox horror cranked up to 99. And since LEGO was literally never going to make this, I made a bunch of custom-built LEGO figures that we're going to open from these mystery boxes. But first, I have to go out into the forest to get them. Wait, all right, where are these guys? Wait a minute, is that them? You guys hear that? Ugh! Gotta get inside, get inside, right now, go! we're away from him. All right, at least they're outside. Anyway, here's the box, and we have all these mystery packs. And don't worry, I'm sure we'll be getting to unbox some of the monsters too. Now let's see if I can survive 99 nights and build all these guys. Okay, now we need this guy to go over here, because we're gonna fill this forest by the end of the video. Oh, and by the way, you guys really need to hit that subscribe button. We're going for 250,000 subs, and we're so close, so please hit it. And our goal by the end of this video is to find all 4 of the missing kids. And don't worry, we'll be keeping track. Anyways, let's open the first mystery pack. All right, these guys are kind of Roblox themed, so let's start with this one. All right, let's dump it out. Whoa, is that a cultist? Let's build him. Okay, we have this leg, and then we also have this one. Yo, what? And then he comes with this little skeleton mask and the spear. I think this is a juggernaut cultist. I think it's because of the spear, and he has the little pointy spikes on his head that are supposed to resemble the reindeer. Because these are the ex-scientists who actually worship the reindeer. And I am really scared for when we actually open his pack. Anyways, I'm giving this cultist a solid 9 out of 10. He looks pretty accurate. No, he's coming after me. Ah! Anyways, I think it's time we open our next pack. All right, let's unpack this pack. Ooh, what is that? It's a minifig. We got brown legs, a brown torso, and we have this kind of angry head, and then this wolf mask. Wait a minute, are you the koala kid? Hey, koala kid, are you okay? No. Okay. Well, we need to bring you somewhere safe. All right, well, you gotta come with me. No, I'm too scared. Well, too bad, you're coming with me. I actually set up this whole camp space, and no one can hurt him here. So we're just gonna set you there, koala kid, and boom. Now I'm gonna go open more mystery packs. You stay safe, okay? Okay. All right, let's go open the next mystery packs. Let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong this one. All right, let's see who's inside. What the? Are those wolves? I think they are, but this one has like pink legs. That's a little weird. And then this one has black legs. What? There are 2 wolves? You know what? I'm gonna make a little replacement. We're doing black legs, and this one can get the weird pink leg. You know what? We're not even gonna use this one. This will be our only wolf. Because really, you only need 1. Yeah, I'd say that looks about as accurate as the wolf is in the game. Now, these are one of the main enemies. Now, I need to be careful, because if I get too close, bad things are gonna happen. Oh, no. Ah! Ugh, bad wolf. Okay. I'm safe. Are you okay, koala kid? I'm seeing demons. What? You heard me. Okay, let's open the next pack. Oh, and by the way, our forest is getting a little more crowded, but it's gonna get more crowded in just a second. All right, let's see the next one. This should be interesting. Is that a bunny? It is a bunny. Aw, look how cute he is. I'm glad we finally got a non-aggressive character. Oh, who's a good boy? No, Bunny, come back. We were having a good time. Okay, let's open the next pack. Should we open one of these big white ones? You know what? We'll do those in a little bit. I want to take a look at another gold pack. Okay, let's open this bad boy up. What the? Is that the furniture trader? Yo, that's a nice hat. What happened to his eye? Oh, I see. He actually has a monocle, but there's no Lego monocle piece, so he just has an eye patch. Hello, Mr. Furniture Trader. Where's your horse? Why you want to know where my horse is at? I don't know. Hey. Oh, hello, horsey. All right, well, Mr. Furniture Trader, have fun with your horse, and I hope you enjoy the forest. Yeah, I just love being lost in a dark forest for 98 days. I'm pretty sure it's 99 days. No, they told me it was 98 days. Okay, well, best of luck. Ride like the wind, bullseye. Okay, or not. We're just gonna put him right over here. This is all great, but we need to start finding those 4 missing kids. Hopefully we get them soon. All right, let's open the next pack. I'm really starting to wonder when we're gonna see that reindeer. Is this one of the kids? Let's build him, or her. We got the legs, we got the torso, and we got the head. Oh, look, they have red hair like me. Oh, and then of course the hat. Wait a minute, are you the Kraken kid? Yeah, can you save me? Yeah, I can save you, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's get you to the base. There's a giant reindeer out here. Okay, buddy, come on, let's go. Come on. Fine, if you want to be difficult, will you just not go? Fine, I'll go. Yeah, okay, good. We're going to add Kraken Kid right next to Squid Kid. And our base is slowly filling up. We're going to rescue all the kids, hopefully. We're literally halfway there. Wait a minute, what's that? Is that one of the big packs? I'm a little scared to open this, guys. I don't know what's inside, but I have a bad feeling. And my feelings are never usually wrong. Okay, let's see what's inside. Is that who I think it is? No, please don't build him. Please don't build him. But I've got to. Let the first night begin. Please don't. Why it just gets so dark? Oh no. Fine, build him. I'm gonna go hide by the fire. Guys, I think we're safe. He can't come near the fire. Hey, are you guys okay? He's fine. He better be, because I still have 2 more kids to find before we could get out of here. All right, now our cultist friend, Mr. Reindeer, might have to wait somewhere in the forest. And we'll put him right here. Anyways, let's open our next mystery pack. Oh, and it's daytime again. Let's go. Nothing bad happens at daytime. And hey, look, we got another kid. Is this Squid Kid? All right, we got the legs, we got the torso. He had that pattern, right? And then we have the face, which looks pretty apathetic. And yeah, I guess that's kind of a Kraken looking helmet. Not really. Okay. All right, I guess this is Squid Kid. Yes, we only have 1 more kid to go and then we can get out of here. Hopefully we don't have any other issues. What, are you scared too? Yes. All right, I'll stay here with you. Let's open the next pack. All right, let's take a look at this one. This should be interesting. Is this the bear? This is actually okay. I kind of like bears. Let me repair you. Ugh, we got a leg and we're just gonna... That took way more work than it should have. Anyways, I'm just gonna have my guy with the big hand here do the rest of the feet. All right, let's get you upside right, bear. Yep, you are definitely a bear. Oh, who liked a bear scratch? Oh, back rubs. Ooh, yeah. Bear, are you okay? Ah! Ugh. All right, come on, Squid Kid, we gotta go. Okay. Why can't you guys just run for yourself? Oh my gosh. I need to go on a Weight Watchers. All right, now where in the forest should we put the bear? Probably somewhere where he could be nice and aggressive. Yep, okay, that's a good place for him. All right, now we have 3 of the 4 of you. I need 1 more and then we can go. Let's try out this pack. Let's crack a lack-a-ding-dong. What the? Is that another cultist? We got one of those earlier, but this one looks different. Come with a crossbow. This is a crossbow cultist. And then the arm. And then we have the weird skeleton mask. I think this is from a collectible minifigure series. Yeah, and then look at that. He has the antlers again. Whoa, he's a long range cultist. Wait, does that mean? Hey, Blocky, where are you? I just got lost in this forest. Oh, hey, who are you? Walter, no! You know what? This always happens. I don't care anymore. Why does this keep happening to me? All right, enough. I think you got him. You know what? I'll just back off. All right, and we're gonna put both the cultists to back up and worship the deer, because I'm pretty sure that's literally all they do, other than, you know, defend the deer. Anyways, I think it's time we open our next mystery pack. All right, let's see who's inside. What the? Oh shoot, is this the alpha wolf? I hope not. Those are scary. Not as scary as the deer, but you know, still pretty scary. I think that's an alpha wolf. These guys are straight up scary. I mean, look at his teeth. But wait a minute, aren't these guys only supposed to appear at night? Uh-oh. This is the part where you run away.
This is the part where you run away.
Oh, I lost some health. Oh. Guys, I'm by the fire. Okay, whew, I'm safe, but I can't go out there to get the last kid until it's daytime again. But I will just add him to the forest. Anyways, while Blocky's waiting by the fire, we're gonna open the next pack, and we still have this big white one. I'm kind of wondering what it is, because we have the deer. I wonder what this is gonna be. I'm really interested. Who is that? I guess we should build him. All right, so we have legs, a torso, a head that's kind of happy. And then we also have this piece. All right, look at this guy. Yo, so it is the pelt trader. These guys are cute in the game. They're sometimes useful. I never really use them, but I do know who he would go well with. Yo, Mr. One-Eyed Furniture Trader, I got you a friend. Now they can sit by each other and be buddies. All right, guys, I think it should be daytime soon. Oh, look at that. I'm confident today I can find the last child. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a. There are 2 of these big white ones? That definitely wasn't there. All right, let's see who's inside this. It's a really thick one. What the heck? What is that? I guess we have to build it. Yo, no way. We got tusks? What? Where's his nose? Oh, there it is. I found it. It was on the floor. But look at this guy. Looks like Manny from Ice Age. But wait a minute. Didn't the mammoths get removed from the game? Anyway, these guys are one of the strongest entities in the entire game. And I definitely don't want to mess with him. Now, I want to put him somewhere interesting. So we'll put him back here. And maybe we'll be able to use him later. Because we still have someone who's kind of looking for us. Anyways, let's open the next Roblox character. What the? That like Tinkerbell? I'm like 97% sure that's Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is a fairy, and I think this is a fairy. This game has fairies that look like Tinkerbell? How does that make any sense? Anyways, we got her wand. Load that in there. That's pretty cool. And I guess this is a fairy. These guys are passive entities, I'm pretty sure. And not only that, you buy flowers from her. Can I have a flower? Do you have money? No. Well, too bad. Bobbity beep, bobbity bye. Oh. All right, well, since we have all the traders here, we'll put her right there and move on to our next pack. All right, now we do have this one big white pack, and I'm kind of curious to see what's in it, especially because we got a mammoth on the last one, and then we'll open the last pack. All right, this one should be interesting. What the? Is that the owl? Wait a minute. Can't we only build this one at nighttime? I said, can't we only build this one at nighttime? Let's build this guy. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this is so freaky. I don't like. It has claws. All right, we have that, and then we have this we're gonna bring in, and then we're gonna have this right over here. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. All right, Mr. Owl. Look at this. These guys are super creepy. I definitely wouldn't want to be around any of them. Yeah, these guys are freaky. I don't like this at all. He looks super weird. Why are his eyes turning red? You know what? I'm gonna stop moving. Okay, it seems like he's calmed down. Did you guys see that? You know what? I'm ignoring it. Guys, I think there's only one mystery pack left. And if we get it, then we can get out of here, because I'm pretty sure it's the last child. Which one is it? I don't know, man. I'm too scared. We should wait for daytime. Yeah, but like, we gotta go now, because we might die. We can't rely on this fire to stay lit forever. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. Fine, I'll go. Bye, Blocky. Please don't die. All right, let's go. Come on. All right. Oh, look at that. The last one. Let's go. Let's get it out and open it up. All right. There it is. Okay. And we're just going to open it up and bada boom, bada bop. Last kid. We have blue pants. We have white shirt. We have happy face. And we have red hat. And it's Dino Kid. All right, buddy. You ready to go? Come on, get ready to roar. Did you hear that? No. Don't move. I think someone's behind us. Multiple people. Bruh, not you too, woolly mammoth. All right, let's go. Come on, everyone. We're getting out of here. They're hunting in the forest for us. All right, everyone, come on. Let's go. We're going. We're getting out of here. Come on. All right, we spent 98 nights too long here. I want to get out. Everyone, get in. All right, stay on top. These are a bunch of Lego bricks, and today I'm going to challenge myself to build all the iconic characters from the popular Roblox game Rainbow Friends, using all the parts here. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm gonna recreate all the friends. Anyways, Lego. Now, Rainbow Friends is one of the most popular Roblox games literally to ever come out. And it is all these characters with super creative names, like blue, red, green, and wait a minute, don't tell me, orange. I knew it! And we're gonna do legit all of these boys. So hit that subscribe button now, because we're gonna do the first character. All right, so to build our first character, we're gonna open up the Brickify app, go to the bulk pile scanner, and scan my pile. All right, and now all we have to do is scan all the bricks. And there are a few of them. All right, and we should have enough pieces for blue. Awesome. Now for the base, we're gonna need this 2x4 plate piece, and we're gonna attach his arms using these clips. And he also has these little connectors for the legs, and we're gonna round out the bottom of the torso. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is build the head using this piece, and we're gonna connect this, and this rounded 1x2. Yeah, that doesn't look cursed at all. And then we can put on these white studs, which by the way, if you like the studs channel, you should definitely subscribe. All right, now we have a mouth, and we could attach an eye. I don't know, but we're gonna attach his crown and his little attachment here. Boom, now he looks like he has scoliosis. Then we're gonna clip these little clips on here. And now bro's got a bunch of little arms and legs. He looks so cute. All right, let's fix that. His legs are super easy. We just have to add these 1x1 bricks on. And they also come with toes, which is fire. And then we have an arm here, and then we're going to do this and this here. And like that, we have a fully functional blue.
He looks pretty cool. I'll give him like a solid 7. He looks pretty good. But don't worry, by the end of this video, we're gonna have an entire collection of them. And until then, I'm just gonna have him squeeze Walter. Wait, what? Awesome.
All right, time to open up the app again. Oh, and by the way, you could try it for free using the QR code. Yeah, this one right over here. All right, anyways, let's scan. We should have enough to build red. I hope we do anyway.
Scanning for madness.
Let's go. We have enough for red, or they have him as scientist. All right, so we're gonna first attach this little hinge piece and then some 1x1s because we have to build the scientist's lab coat. Well, red's lab coat. We gotta do another layer. All right, now we're gonna need to add these 1x1 clips for the arms. Then we're gonna add this red piece and these 2 white ones. All right, now it's head time. Sweet, now we have a fully rounded out head. Then we got this, and this. All right, now we got some semblance of red. All right, now we're gonna flap on an arm. And detailing this should be super easy. Sweet. All right, now it's leg day. Click, click, bada bick. Sweet. All right, and we have red.
This one doesn't look as cartoony as blue. I think it's the eyes. I'll give it like a 7.
And we'll put it with blue right over here. And you guys are never gonna guess what this next color is supposed to be. Yeah, it's orange. 159, there's no way there's 159 parts here. Let's go, we have enough for orange. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is build the orange character's beak. Oh yeah, and he has these eyes here, and they're like this weird shape. And this clip is supposed to be like a mouth. Although I probably should put it upside down. Yeah, so it's more of a flap. No, sick. All right, we're gonna tag on these legs, and there's more clips. And then we gotta do the arms. We just slide this on and this on. We're gonna do it again. And we have a fully functional orange.
All right, I'm giving him like a 7.
But I think I saw in here that there's also enough for a baby orange. Just saying we only are missing one piece, which should be easy to find. Sweet. All right, now we have a baby orange.
This one's actually really flipping cute. And I'm gonna put him right over here. It's like a mama kangaroo and her little son.
Yo, I'm low-key excited about this next one because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cyan. Let's see who it is. There he is. Okay, a couple pieces are missing, but I think we should be good. I guess the feet are coming in black for this. That's a little annoying. All right, we have leg 1 and leg 2. I don't get why they couldn't just make the colors normal. We're building this connector part. All right, we got this here. And then we're gonna just tag on the eyes. Yo, we even gotta do the back of his eyes because we can't have studs showing. All right, and there we got cyan, but he has a bunch of like these black highlights, and because of that, I'm giving him like a 2.
All right, and since he has a tail, we could just have him lay down on Walter. Bro, this is such squaggles.
All right, break out the app again.
And this time, it's going to be green. Bada boop. All right, we gotta scan our pieces real quick, but we should have enough for him. Please be enough, please be enough, please be enough. All right, we got green. Yes. All right, let's build him. All right, so we're gonna plug in this. All right, so we're building out his body, and there's his teeth. He also comes with a tongue piece, which is kind of accurate. Now we just gotta build a full mouth. Oh, that looks yummy. So we're just gonna round him off up here, and then tag in the eyes. And the last thing we need to do is add the arms. And then we gotta do another arm. Bada boop. All right, we have the legs. And there we have green. All right, this is easily my favorite. He looks super goofy. 10 out of 10. All right, we're adding him to the collection of boys over here. Cyan definitely does not fit in. And now it's time for yellow. Bada boop. Scanning for Lego. Yo, we have a lot of pieces here. All right, and here is Yellow, our boy. All right, let's build him. All right, this is a pretty unique piece. All right, now Yellow's got some brown in him. Bro, what kind of personality can someone whose literal name is Yellow have? Hi everybody, look, I'm Yellow, I exist. All right, and then here are the eyes, here's the nose, and there's the back of the head. Oh, and also these things. Sweet. Now we can just plug in these eyes right here. All right, now we have a fully rounded head. Then you could plug this in, and this in. Oh, and also, I guess, a backpack. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's how we're gonna use the fan piece. Because now we could slide in this, and get the fan. All right, now it's arm time. Bro, these really are bird wings. What the heck? All right, and then here's the other bird wing. Yo, look at this boy. What the heck? And like that, we built all the Rainbow Friends. And huge thank you for Brickify for helping build these. And now we're gonna build even more. So let's do that.